This is what happens when you neglect your garden for 10 days in the middle of growing season. Now, I hadn't planned on neglecting the garden, but if you've been following along, you know that I ripped a piece of bone off one of the fingers in my dominant hand, and while I do the same thing to save Miko from a wasp again, it has been incredibly annoying. Now, technically with the splint off, I'm allowed to use my right hand again. However, I'm supposed to be very careful with it, so I planned on gardening with only my left hand, but kept forgetting. The thing about not feeling pain in the way that normal people do is that I forget that I'm broken, and I try to use the hand anyway. So I decided to just leave the garden be until I healed a little bit more. However, that means when I walked back into the garden, it was overrun with weeds. My poor tomatoes needed some extra lines on their Florida weave, and the pepper plants needed staking badly. Some of them were even so laden with peppers that they were leaning on their sides. I didn't want to do anything complicated because I had planned on using only my left hand. As you can see, that did not work out. So I just used some bamboo stakes and malleable wire just to give the stems a little extra support. And now the garden's due for a big harvest.